Hey everybody, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Michelle, and in this video, we are going to pick up where we left off in part 3, day 2 in the demo Grimshire. Let's hop into the video. So, we're starting off. Last video, when I ended, it was about the middle of the day. I saved and I quit. Tell me why when I went back into the game, it was the day started all over. So there's something for you guys to know. With the demo, no matter if you end gameplay in the middle of the day or the end of the day, you save and quit is going to refresh back to the beginning of the day. So I'm just clearing this area out. Excuse me, I ate some trail mix. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But now I have a whole day without a cutscene in the morning. We had the goat woman's ceremony. We had that. And so now I'm clearing the weeds and the sticks and the stones and placing things. I just put the compost bin down. And I really like the compost bin. I like it because you use it by putting in anything that spoils, you can put it in there. You leave it there for a few days, and then it will produce fertilizer. So I really like that concept. Leave me a comment and tell me if there's any games that you've ever played that had a compost bin. I'm sure like a game that's like focused on recycling and stuff like that, then maybe. But I don't think I've ever seen a game like that. So if you have, definitely leave a comment. Now I'm placing new fencing. That fence looked tired and raggedy. So now I'm just placing it down. Something, just what I had. And I'm you'll see my ADHD as a firm grip on me because I'm jumping around doing a little bit of everything. Right now I'm like, okay, let me focus over here in this area. Let me take care of this and that. And I go, you know what? No, I'm gonna go back to weeding. So now I'm weeding this area. I'm actually gonna set my coop here. And I think it's a good spot because I have the blueprints for the coop. So I'm kind of like, okay, in the next few days, I can get a buggy, depending on how much material it takes me to build it. So let me go ahead and clear this space close to the house, close to the garden, making it very convenient to take care of my animals that's gonna reside in this coop without having to run all the way to one side. Typically, I like to have like a farming space and an animal space and have them kind of separate. But I recognize this is just a demo. I really like Coral Island, how they had their demo where you can play the whole game. It's just all the content is in there. So yay, I had all the material I needed for the coop. It's placed. I'm happy. And now I'm seeing what else I have. I notice I have my carpenter's bench. So I'm like, let me place the carpenter's bench down. Where do I want it? Close to the house again. I don't want to have to take care of any of my chores. I don't really know still at this point what I use carpenter bench for, but I have so many other things that I'm doing that I don't even check right away. I see what else I have, see if there's anything else for me to place outside. There isn't. So I go back to clearing space. This will have a good visual of my coop, and if I have my buggy, if I can let it out, I can see it kind of in front of its coop instead of these trees hiding it. And even there, I cut down the tree, and then I saw that there's some weeds behind it. That's something I do often. It's like I'm holding something in my hand awkwardly. I don't know if it's me or the game. So now I've done that and I'm like, I'm gonna water my plants. I'm keeping myself entertained. So I, like most people who've played this style of game, we all agree watering crops is the worst chore, hands down. Nobody is like, man, I really love, nobody likes watering crops. So it's just, but it's something you have to do to get the fruitage of your labor. So watering my cabbage, my asparagus, all my little sprouts. They did a good job on this art style, the little seedling sprout things. Those are cute. Um, ooh, look at me keeping an eye on my watering can. A few times it does sneak up on me and I'm over there trying to water and it's an empty can. But not today. I also like how on the bottom of the UI, it lets you know how many days you have left to harvest that, which is, there's like this 50-50 feeling because I like games that feel realistic. Like if you have realistic mechanics, be consistent with realistic things. And so I would have been mad if I didn't know until it was ready to be pulled. But I do like that you just know. You know, another way they could have done is the bag of seeds kind of tell you, like, oh, these take this many days. But now you have to remember, every time you go over anything that you can harvest, it tells you how many days it has left. So that's cool. So now I finally used my crafting bench. I've crafted some new fence. And I'm like, okay, yes, look at me outside. And I have 14 and I'm gonna play some. And I really like these fence. I felt very like accomplished. But right here, I'm having a hard time placing this corner one. I'm like, what the heck? I can put it there and there, but not. So I'm like, is it me? Am I the problem? Surely I'm not the problem. I can't be the problem. So I don't let it take up too much of my time. I just go back to cutting down the old fence. I do like that the fence could get worn. That's what I'm assuming. And then you can replace it. That's cool. I think the idea of consumption, you know, things, you use things, they tear it down, or you can use them up and then replacing them. It's it's good. It's good. And I always think about like the year 2, year 3. If I'm grinding in this game and I'm trying to get as much money as I can, how fun is my game going to be 2-3 years when I'm mega rich? I don't have to do farming. I don't have to take care of my animals because I don't have so much money that I don't need it in the game. You know what I mean? And so having things like, oh, you have to replace your fence is going to wear out, and whatever else is something that keeps, I have duties. I literally spent the whole day just worrying about me and mine, and I ran out of energy. So I ate my turkey. And I'm like, yay, I got my coop down. My garden bed is looking cute. I have some stuff left. I still got jerky, which is, I've been going through that jerky. I like a game that puts like certain level of importance on all the mechanics early on and consistency. I don't like, I brought up Coral Island. You have like these sprinklers. You put the sprinklers down, and they're like the foursquare. And then you upgrade it, and so now those original ones are obsolete. And so now you're digging these up and then throwing them away. They should become like upgradable. Like I can now upgrade this thing instead of now. It's like, what do I do with this? And I have to recollect all the upgrade it. Don't get me in a tangent. Do not get me started. I'll get myself worked up on camera right now. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I was counting how many more fences I need. So now, and again, see that right click, left click. I was about to chop my working bench down. So now I have enough fencing to finish my little garden spot. I would have liked, especially since I have a stove or a kitchen already, make it where I can cook. And I probably can cook. Actually, no, I did check. I can cook, but it was unnecessary. The amount of food that you find and how you can literally just, the amount of jerky that I've found and how far jerky could take me. What am I cooking for? You know what I mean? So I think that, or even where your hunger depletes, so now you need meals. I like those type of challenges in games. So I was just yapping as I was decorating the inside of my house. Immediately complete transformation. I need to get that hay out the middle of my, which, to be critical, it was a big jump for someone to have just given me that, and now I'm lavish. I have a lavish house right now. I digress. Percy and Theo are right here, and they are about to tell me about, or put the serious, or explain to me about the root cellar. So the thing with the root cellar is that the village was receiving most of its food from the capital. And now that the capital is kind of off the chain right now, they need another way to get food. And so they're pretty much coming and asking me, can they put me as like the main person who's putting food there? Because I have this big old farmland. So, real world. I am not giving that big of a responsibility to someone who literally came in on a boat 2 days ago. I'm not. I'm gonna give somebody else, Hazel had a little garden, somebody else the responsibility to grow food. We have a general store that sells seeds. Someone else. You've just gave me acres of land. I'm not giving this responsibility. You've proven me nothing. Nothing. So, but again, game, cool. I'm for it. I really like the idea. I am very excited to fill it to the brim. And I also like the idea because now there's a little twist to it. You fill the food, it feeds the people. But you have carnivores and herbivores. So if I put 100 fish in here, they ain't feeding the herbivores. So I have to have a mix. I have to have, you know, when I go in there, you see, I got 4 days of food of meat and veggies and just apples and jerky. So I put all that stuff. It didn't adjust the number there, but I'm curious to see what happens in my night report. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm in town. I have a whole day. I got a lot of stuff done on my farm. Let me see who else I need to meet. So now I'm kind of just looking around. And this little with the question mark, that's Theo. So the whole time that I've been talking with him on cutscenes, it hasn't registered to the game that I've met him. I see Wilfred. He has a quest for me. The exclamation mark means a quest. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go see my boy. And that's where I end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. So until then, see ya. Bye.